We've been involved, both Bob and I, with the Democratic Business Council of Northern Virginia for quite some time. That organization is in its 15th year. It's a great group that is designed primarily to draw individuals who are in business and the professions in Northern Virginia to come together, network. We have meetings once a month. We have great speakers. We are involved in trying to promote the idea that Democrats are not anti-business. Democrats are good for business. And that's our you're going to have an opportunity here in Richmond to replicate that model, come together with an organization like this where you'll be able to gather, have great speakers, be able to engage with each other here in Richmond. Without further ado, turn this over to Rebecca.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you, Tom. I am a lawyer and business owner here in Greater Richmond. I am a lifelong Democrat, and last fall asked Tom how I could be involved and help make some moves. He mentioned that there was this amazing model that the National Democratic Party has touted as a model across the country. He used to be president of the DemBiz Nova group, he is behind the effort to sort of create some energy behind businesses across the state of the Commonwealth. So I won't talk too much about what the council is going to be, because what I really would like is for people who are interested in this movement, this organization, whatever it will be, to come and talk to me and tell me what you think we need here in Greater Richmond for our business community, for folks who want to come together and talk about progressive issues, who want to learn from local electeds, local cultural leaders, learn how you can get involved and just network, honestly. So I will be sort of spearheading the effort, but I really would like it to be a collaborative one. But mostly what I'm here to do is introduce our special guest, who has been a hometown hero for me and for Queen Daly over here, who grew up in his hometown in Yorktown, Virginia for years, but now has been elected the 80th and the youngest mayor in Richmond history. Woo! Gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Richmond Mayor Levar Stoney.
I'm going to start tonight with a fact. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy. I start with the fact because there's a lot of fake news going around today. But it's easy to begin there because as a mayor and as a chief executive, is always that hunger to go out and try and find the white elephant that's going to bring you thousands and thousands of jobs, as if it's going to be the panacea to all your problems, when it's a whole lot easier to cultivate an ecosystem for businesses to grow. You can spend years and years of your term and your tenure as an elected official trying to hook a white elephant, but at the end of the day, small businesses are all around us. And my role, I think, as the mayor of this city, is to ensure that those businesses want to be here in Richmond because it's a hot market and because proximity has always been our friend. And because we're an inclusive and open community. You know, I think about some of our friends across the aisle who sometimes believe that they own the topic on the subject, on the economy, and on business. But they sometimes miss the fact that we've, I could say, given birth to governors like Mark Warner and Terry McCall, who understood how the economy works. And we've also had some times where we've had some Republican governors, Jim Gilmore, who don't know how the economy works. I think one thing I always say is that it takes a lot of brave, courageous people to go out on a limb and start their own business. And that's why I'm not doing it. Think about this. You're going to find your own capital, your own money, and put it all on the line. And then when you actually start to expand a little bit outside of your family, right? You have employees who are depending on you. You have to make payroll, because if you don't make that payroll, there is a reality, a life on the other end. Some child may not eat the next day. Someone may not make their rent or make their mortgage. Now, I wish sometimes that the employees I work with sometimes in City Hall remember that, right? That every time that we drop the ball, there's a reality on the other end. And that's why I've always said, business owners, small business owners, are the bravest, most courageous people I've ever met. But what separates us from those on the other side is because the business owners that we give birth to believe in our values. They believe in being open and inclusive to everyone. No matter what Lord they may pray to, no matter what their immigration status may be, no matter what language they may speak or who they may love, they're always welcomed in their business. Well, what else separates us? We also believe that people should be paid a living wage. They should be getting paid for what they're worth. And I'll step out there and say that we also believe in paid maternity leave as well. Right? I think, and I know from my time working as the Democratic Party of Virginia's executive director and as its political director, and working on a number of political campaigns, I had a place to go in Northern Virginia that gave me access to all the business leaders I need for a press conference, for an event, or just to say something crazy that was happening on the other side. And now, with DemBiz RVA, we're going to have the same resource at our disposal here in Richmond. I am tired of Republicans thinking they can own the fact that they own that they're better than us on the economy, that they're better for small businesses than we are. Every single day, as a party, we prove that being open and welcoming and inclusive is good for business. Think about that. Today, I'd rather live in the Commonwealth of Virginia than live in the state of North Carolina. I'd rather live in the Commonwealth of Virginia than in the Deep South. Right? Because we're open, welcome, and inclusive. You can come here, live, work, play, and start a business without issue. That should be the overarching message, not just for our party, but for any jurisdiction, whether it's your town or your city or your county or your state. No, but you cannot stop supporting this just because you come to a reception today. We need more and more people. We need more people to add their name to DemBiz RVA. I want to see a long list, pages long, pages and more pages of people who signed up and say, you know what, I'm a small business who believes in democratic values, progressive values, values that will take not only this region forward, but take our Commonwealth forward. And I'll be remiss, because she's a business owner herself, Susan Swecker, who understands this. I'll be remiss because this is a woman who gave me an opportunity when I came out of college that no one else did, because she believed in me. And that's what people in leadership, particularly in business, have done for a lot of people. And so when we have young people out there who are needing of interns, needing internships, or needing an opportunity to actually grow, and may not just be in politics, but it might be in business, it's my hope organizations like DemBiz RVA will give them that platform and that pathway. Thank you all. Drink up. I know we got to drink, but drink it all. Thank you guys so much.